What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Hello, Miss Keita. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Today is Saturday, March the 15th, 2025. Gonna do an end of the week market review. So I'm gonna let a few people join the live stream. How's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully everybody's being productive. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. What's up, Malcolm? Shout out to you. We had a lot going on this week as far as the crypto regulations. A lot going on. I haven't kept up with everything, but I've seen a lot of progress being made in the Senate. So y'all can pretty much keep me informed with what's going on with that. It is we just completed the second week of February, so we're gonna review what we have done so far this week in the market, and then what we can forecast out into next week. So we're going into the third week of February, so we will have 2 more weeks or 2.5 weeks left in the month of March, and that will end Q2 2025. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for correcting me. So let's go ahead and come over here to the economic calendar. This is for the upcoming week, which will be the second to last week or the third week of March. And coming up next week, we have some high impact news. We got federal funds rates. So they're going to be announcing the interest rates on Wednesday coming up. And FOMC meetings. Other than that, it's a light week. So there's a possibility that we can continue to see a higher price action or a more active market. So I'm gonna be watching out for that. What's up, Texas Plates? What's up, Claude? You said y'all up early? Yeah, man, we got to get it in early today. I know it's Saturday. Normally on Saturdays, people are being busy. So we got to get it in early. Let me get a quick roll call. Y'all shout out where you're from, city, state, country, region, wherever you're from. Go ahead and shout that out. Go ahead and shout that out. And then we're going to get over here into the live price action. Shout out to H-Town. I was just in H-Town. Shout out to H-Town. Houston, Texas in the building. Shout out to Florida in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all just coming in. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Shout out to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. What the fuck is that? Oh, excuse me. What the F is that? New here. Really enjoy your analysis. Pretty damn accurate. Currently holding 218 XRP at 249. Let's go. Okay. Hopefully I can help you find another opportunity to get into the market. Shout out to Jersey in the building. What's up, Donna? I appreciate you joining. Shout out to Canada in the building. So let's go ahead and come over to the charts. Let's go ahead and look at the market. Again, today is Saturday, March 15th, 2025. It's the last day of the week. So we are approaching the last month of the first quarter. Once April 1st begins, we will start Q2 2025. So that's why we see a lot of volatility, a bunch of retracing, choppiness, volatile price action, because we're coming to the quarterly close and we're going to be entering Q2 coming up shortly. So right now, currently in the market, we have XRP currently trading at $2.42. We're back up. We got XLM trading at 27 cents. We got XDC 6 cents. We got HBAR 19 cents. There's some great opportunities still in the market. So that's what I'm seeing so far. There's still great opportunities in the market. Bitcoin 84,000. We got Ethereum down to $2,053. We got Algo 20 cents. We got Solana $134. So let's go ahead and come over to the XRP. Start off with XRP. And what I'm gonna do is let's go out to the 3-month time frame. So this 3-month time frame, this current candle has been very volatile this quarter, which is the first quarter. Anytime I'm on the 3-month time frame, this is a long-term chart. It's a quarterly chart. So each one of these candles takes 3 months to complete. We have 16 days left. 16 days left, and this candle will complete. It will close. We'll get a closing price. Within these 16 days, which is roughly around 2 weeks and some change, where do we close on this candle? That's going to give me further information on what to look for to begin the second quarter of 2025. So I'm trying to see how we close. In order to do that, I'm gonna have to drop down the lower time frames to get a better view and a better picture on the market. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. But XRP currently trading at $2.42. We're just ranging over here inside of this wick. So next thing I want to do is drop down to the monthly time frame. So from the 3-month down to the monthly. On the monthly time frame, again, this candle right here, this is the month of March. We have 16 trading days left. We're just ranging inside of last month's high and low. What's up, Lenny? Appreciate you joining. We're just ranging inside of last month's high and low. So we have not taken out either side of last month's liquidity. So we're just caught in a range. And as I drop down the lower time frames, we're in a range. If you just zoom out, the market is still bullish. So let me do this right quick. Let me go back out to the 3-month time frame. And if you're joining or you haven't heard this yet, whenever we close, wherever we close at, hopefully we have a strong close to this quarter. But after this candle completes, I will be looking at this fair value gap below price. There's going to be a large gap that forms at a discount. This will be a 3-month fair value gap. And if we get that close and price decides to come back down to fill this area in, this price in, we can highlight the price levels that price could potentially return to. So if we look at this candle's low, the top of the fair value gap, $1.78. Do I want to see that? No. Is a possibility that we come back down here? Yes, because the market didn't offer any sell side delivery. They didn't offer any selling inside of this fair value gap. So the possibility that they want to come back down and fill this in is high. So let's just see how we close. I'm holding off, like pretty much I'm done for the rest of the month. As far as I'm still watching price, but I lowered my expectations because we're coming to the end of this candle right here. And then whenever we open up in April 1st, which will be April Fool's Day, there's a gap in price and there's a possibility that they could send this market back down. If they decide to do it, it's going to devastate retail traders or investors. And I'm going to view it as institutions wanting to get in at a better price. That's how I look at it. You might look at it differently, but how I look at it as if institutions want to get in at a better price. So I see $1.78 $1.50, $1.22. Anything below that, well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But and it also, we don't have to come back down to this level, but I'm monitoring that and I'm watching it. So I'm going to remove it. I'm gonna drop back down to the monthly time frame. Again, we're just ranging inside of the last month's price range. On the monthly time frame, we got two fair value gaps below the market. We got a BISI and we have a larger BISI. But if that 3-month candle closes and we get that large fair value gap, that gap will have more superiority over these monthly fair value gaps. So just keep that in mind. There goes those monthly fair value gaps right there. Next thing I want to do is drop down to the weekly time frame. And on the monthly time frame, we have 16 trading days left. So two weeks and some change. Let's go down to the weekly. On the weekly time frame for XRP, we're just consolidating in a range. We're still bullish, but you can see the consolidation, and you can also see the price levels or price action rejecting and supporting at these specific levels that I have outlined. It's not random that the market is coming to these levels and rejecting them. So anytime the market is in a consolidation, what you want to look for is liquidity. Whenever you identify a consolidation, you can understand that the market is seeking liquidity above and below the market. So each one of the profiles, consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal, each one of them have their specific things that you look for. And that's what I'm trying to teach y'all. Each one of those profiles have their own specific trading models that you look for. So anytime the market is in a consolidation, we look for liquidity pools because fair value gaps could fail. So look at the current candle. We have one trading day left. So far this week, there's 7 days in the week. So each one of these candles, there are 7 trading days that take place inside of all these candles. So earlier this week, we opened up. So bullish candles, we open up at the base. Bearish candles, we open up at the ceiling. So we opened up this month. First thing we do, we open, we drop low. We take out last week's, not month, we take out last week's liquidity, and we took out the liquidity from 2 weeks ago. And we also dropped down into this monthly fair value gap, which is a discounted fair value gap. Also, look at this large wick. What's up, Sneaky? Appreciate you joining. Question, ZZ. So could we get down to $1.70 range beginning of April? Possibility, ZZ. I'm gonna go back for y'all in a minute. Let me highlight these price levels and then I'll drop back out for you. And when I'm saying the market is in consolidation like this, this is roughly 3 months of price action. If this window of price that I'm showing you, this is roughly 3 months of price action. So if I take a ruler and I place it on the current candle and I go back, let's go back to November or December, or matter of fact, January, my bad, January. If we go back to roughly right here, January, within 2 more weeks, this highlighted area that I'm highlighting, that will be 3 months of price action. So look how long drawn out this is. So what they're doing is they're coming to a close. That 3-month candle is coming to a close, which is the quarterly candle. And anytime we're coming to that close, you can see a consolidation or a retracement. And we're going to open up the second quarter of 2025, which will be in April. And then there's a large gap in the market below price, which we have not returned to. So yes, there's a possibility that we can come back down to $1.70. But right now, I'm just focused on right now price action. So far this week, we dropped down, took out liquidity below the market. Also, look at this wick over here. If you watch my channel, if you're new, we pay attention to wicks because you don't want to ignore them because there are hidden levels inside of wicks, large wicks. We can use wicks as support and resistance. So look at this large wick right here. Look at the price levels. So far this week, we dropped down to discount and we use these specific levels. Look at the 0.25 level. Drop down, touch it, rally higher. Now we're outside of the wick. Yes, the ghost pools. So you can see retail is not aware of this. Retail is not aware of this. Crypto isn't wild. You just got to know what's going on in the market. Crypto is not wild. You have to know what's going on in the market. So if you're brand new to my channel, the markets are algorithmic. So I teach smart money concepts. I show you more smart money concepts. I am a student of algorithmic price action. So it's not wild. You just got to know how to ride the bull, or whatever. Got to know how to you got to understand what's going on as far from a algorithmic perspective. Danny, you say, I wonder if they bring price if XRP back up to just above $3, get people all hyped. From what I understand, like right now, what's going on in the market, Danny, people are getting liquidated. So I'm assuming a lot of people don't have a lot of capital on the sidelines, and the next move higher, they're going to break above that $3. They're going to break above it, and they're going to move price. We're going to enter a new price range. And then once we enter that new price range, a new premium and discount will be set. So we could be anywhere from $5 down to $3, down to $2.50. There will be a new price range. That's all the market is doing. It's always building in discount premium levels in the market. So we're going to go to a discount. We're going to go up to a premium. We're going to go back down to a discount. We're going to go to a premium. It does it all day. So that's what I show you in the markets. What's up, Cheap Suit? Definitely appreciate everybody joining. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Hope everybody is enjoying their Saturday. We're going to do an early one. If we get any action, I will go live later as well. So if we get any type of action today, right now, there's not much action in the market. Definitely hit that like button. 22 people in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me. I definitely appreciate it. So right now, let's go ahead and drop down to the daily time frame. So far in the past few days, you see the green highlighted fair value gaps. Those are levels that we keep referring to. These are price levels that we keep referring to. A lot of inversion fair value gaps, a lot of SIBIs. And when the market is in consolidation, you can see this type of profile going on. You can see all this back and forth. See, this price action right here is getting y'all up out the market, especially the leverage traders. People who think they can leverage trade, it's getting y'all up out the market because you don't know whether to sell it to go short, or you don't know whether to buy it to go long. And also for you long-term investors, you can't find your perfect entry point because the market is just very volatile. So because price in the past few days have been rallying higher, each one of these candles take 24 hours to complete. And you can see within the past few days, the market has been going higher. How many people have been chasing price? How many of y'all, because y'all thought earlier this week on Tuesday, XRP went down to 190. A lot of y'all probably didn't take the opportunity to get in there and scoop up 190. But now within the past few days, it's back up to 243. So how many people are chasing it? A lot of people chasing it. So earlier this week on Sunday, we sold off. We dropped down to that monthly fair value gap in blue. Let me hide that one. We dropped down to this monthly fair value gap in blue. This low right here, this was old sell side liquidity below the market. This low. So when I draw a trend line at this low, shout out to George in the building. When I draw a trend line to this low, do you think it's random that the market drops directly down to this low? They scoop up buy orders. Who is they? The smart money. They drop it down, scoop up buy orders. Also dropping it down into that monthly fair value gap. Smart money accumulation, and boom, displacement back higher. We're cutting through inversion gaps. See, they're old fair value gaps that we're using for targets, and we're cutting through them. Do you think it's random that the market comes back up to this SIBI, and these are daily fair value gaps. They are highlighted green. The monthly, weekly are more superior and will refer to those levels because they're the higher time frame. But do you think the market is random that it comes back up to this level, fills the gap in, and now is hanging directly at the midway point of that gap? That's not random, that's algorithmic. So again, just ranging back and forth. Look at this price action. If we just highlight roughly around this much price action, the market profile is a consolidation. It's trading sideways, consolidating. So what I want to do now, I'm gonna look at the rest of the assets. I'm gonna look at the other price, and then when I come back, I'm gonna drop down intraday for XRP. So let's go ahead and review. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently trading at $84,000. This is a 3-month time frame. There's 16 trading days left on Bitcoin. So for this candle. If this candle closes, right now they're just holding it in a discount. So let's drop down to a monthly. If you look at the current candle, which is the monthly candle right here, look at that candle right there. You barely can see the body of the candle. There's no body on the candle. It's just been wicks. Wicks do damage. The bodies tell the story. So look at the candle. It's pretty much no body. Like, it's at its opening price. So whatever it opened at 84,297. And right now current price is 84,293. So it's roughly around its opening price. So what they did so far this month, they dropped it down, took out last month's sell side liquidity. Also dropping it down to the 77,000 level. They're accumulating. They're hanging out inside of this gap, accumulating Bitcoin. The next move for Bitcoin is coming. But if you're a government, if you're an institution, you want to buy it at a discount. You don't want to buy it at that $100,000 level. This asset is not for the average retail, the people even watching this channel. This is pretty much far out your reach, but you can trade it as well too. So as far as holding the token, it's probably out your reach, but if you wanted to leverage trade it, great opportunities in Bitcoin. As I drop down to the weekly time frame, again, all these markets are pretty much doing the same thing. We're waiting for that first quarter close. So y'all should be getting excited for Q2 and Q3. First quarter has pretty much been very quiet because we came off of a strong fourth quarter last year, 2024. From October, November, December, that was a strong ending to the fourth quarter of 2024. So the first quarter of 2025, we pretty much have been we've been consolidating and retracing, and the market has been very volatile. They have been getting a lot of politics out of the way as far as legislation. Y'all can give me the update on the stablecoin bill. If y'all keep up with that, y'all can let me drop your opinion or comments in the chat. You said Powell making a statement tomorrow. Is he? I didn't see that on the economic calendar. Let's go look at the economic calendar. I know Powell will be speaking most likely Wednesday, but I didn't see nothing. But it must be a private meeting. Anytime they don't announce when they're going to speak on this calendar, it's probably a private meeting. I got 30 people in the live stream, 9 likes. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. So that's Bitcoin. We're just holding Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just holding at a discount. Let's go ahead and look at some other major assets. I'm not going to go into everything. We're going to look at some other major assets. Let's go ahead and look at HBAR. HBAR still at a great opportunity. I might back the truck up this morning after I get off this live stream. HBAR currently trading at 19 cents, but is it over yet? I'm not sure because, well, it's a possibility. I'm not going to say I'm not sure. I know that there's possibilities. There's a fair value gap below the market at a lower discount. So if they want to go ahead and send HBAR down here, it's a possibility. Also, let me drop out to the 3-month time frame. On a 3-month time frame, I'm trying to see how we close this candle. We got 16 days left, first quarter, and then we'll roll over to the Q2, and let's see how we open up and drop down to this. Well, there will be a large fair value gap forming once this candle closes. So they're just holding price. It's been a drag, man. It's been a drag. I'm going to say this. I'm going to go ahead and say this. I believe the fourth quarter of this year is going to be very exciting. So if y'all can just hang out, I know it's a long time. I mean, it's months from now. And some of us been in this stuff for years. But fourth quarter is usually the best time to be in the market. So make sure y'all continue to do what y'all do. Stack that fiat. It's still opportunity. So make sure y'all earning cash. Have ammunition on the sideline to be ready to pull, because right now, first quarter, I believe these markets going to be looking different come fourth quarter. Right now, still a lot of opportunities. So H bar still ranging inside of this fair value gap. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And currently 19 cents, but I want to see if they want to come down to this level. Still at a great opportunity. You cannot beat 19 cent H bar. So let's go ahead and look at, let's see what else. It's been very quiet with XDC, y'all, with the price and also the news. So any of y'all have any update on XDC as far as news? What have they been doing? What have they been doing as far as any announcements or anything like that? And it's at a great opportunity right now at 6 cents. What's up, Jay Mason? I appreciate it. What's up, everybody? What's up on this Saturday morning? So XDC currently trading down. So do you think it's random? Do y'all think it's random? And this is a monthly time frame. Do y'all think it's random that the market drops back down to this monthly fair value gap and it's just hanging out right there? Another great opportunity. XDC trading at 6 cents. Do you think it's random that they're just holding price inside of this gap? And if you're new to the channel, how do you identify a gap? First, you want to look at large candles. Look at the bodies. And then when you see bodies like this, you want to start looking to the left and the right. If you don't see any wicks that overlap the bodies, for example, you see this candle right here? You see this wick? Look at this candle right here. Look to the left, look to the right. You can see to the left, this candle overlapped. The wick of this candle overlapped the body of this candle. And this candle, the wick overlapped the body of this candle. So that was efficient. They offered efficiency. But where they didn't offer efficiency was right here. Look at this candle right here. Look to the left. You see that wick high? Look to the right, that wick low. In between that space is a void in price. There's a gap in price. So what we do is we highlight those gaps. Boom, fair value gap. This is a BISI, which is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. The market drops down to offer sell side delivery because there was no selling in here. So what the algorithm wants to do is it wants to come back down to offer efficient price action. They want to make it efficient. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. Price is currently hanging out inside of this range. If I lay a Fibonacci over it, we can get more details. We can get more specific price levels. What's up, Lawrence? Shout out to you. If we lay a Fibonacci from the high down to the low, look at the specific price levels that you could be setting limit orders at. But I want to see if they want to. Again, they're just holding price for the Q2 2025. I want to see if they want to potentially drop it down even further. So again, on that 3-month time frame, trying to see how we close this quarter or this month. And then however we close, there will be a large gap that forms in the market. So that's XDC. And I clearly y'all didn't say any XDC news updates. So that's that. Let's go ahead and look at XLM. Let's go look at XLM. This is a monthly time frame. XLM is currently trading at 27 cents. We have 16 trading days left to complete the month of March. We're just hanging out in fair value, inside of fair value. They're offering another opportunity. So when XLM starts to move, I don't want to hear any excuses. Right now it's damn near a quarter and 2 pennies. So y'all can't scrape up a quarter and 2 pennies to come get this asset. It's been very quiet as well with XLM. We've been seeing a lot of Ripple moving around, certain blockchains, but as far as like Hedera, HBAR, and XDC, they're doing work, but they're not in the spotlight like Ripple and XRP. They're not really in the spotlight. They're not showing up to the crypto summit with President Trump, and it's just been very quiet. Not doubting these projects, but just pay attention. It's been very quiet. They're also, especially XLM, ISO compliant asset, and they're also been mentioned by the World Bank in their private documents. So just hanging out inside of this range, been very quiet, which means that to me that's a positive thing that they've been quiet, because they're not trying to draw a lot of attention over to these projects or these assets. So currently trading at 27 cents. You can see the fair value gap on the monthly time frame. So far this month, we dropped down, took out last month's low, below old lows. That's where the liquidity is, or the pending orders. And right now we're just holding price at a discount. So again, some of y'all got paid yesterday, got bills due, and after that, you already know, like it's that time, it's that season to continue to eat those noodles. Stop buying out, cook food or whatever, save some money and deploy that capital where it needs to be deployed to. Start deploying that capital, because here we are, we got opportunity. So that's XLM, just currently trading at a discount. Let's go ahead and look at Quant, since we got the Quant advocates. So Quant, if we zoom out on Quant is currently at $78. What's up with the news with Quant? Any update on Quant? I know when all the ISO cryptos and all that was being talked about, Quant at a time was being heavily talked about. Right now it's just ranging inside of this ghost pool. So look at the ghost pool, which is this large wick. Look at the price levels that is ranging inside of. Look at the fair value gap right here for Quant. It's currently trading inside of a BISI. Look how it drops down into the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and also hanging out at that 0.75 level. Look how it drops down to that level, rejects it, and hanging outside this gap. Quant is currently at a discount. So $78 is definitely better than what it was at. I'm looking at this large SIBI, or this inversion right here. So let me highlight that. That's an inversion gap. And then we got a BISI right here. A BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Look how the market is just using these price levels. And then we got one down here. So hopefully they don't do y'all Quant holders like this and drop it way down here. But hey, there's a possibility. There's a large BISI. If they drop it down to this level, $26 and $17. So hey, they just might want to do that. And also that gap is also inside of this wick, which is this ghost pool. So it will still be remaining inside of this level, or this range. So let's see. I don't hold any Quant. Quant has always been expensive, but if they decide to drop it down there, are institutions still adopting Quant? Y'all let me know in the comments. Again, I can't be in every asset. I'm only in less than a handful. So I don't keep up with every asset, but I'll keep up with it and talk about it with y'all. What else? Let's look at Ethereum, man. Ethereum isn't doing too good. So let's go ahead and cover Ethereum. ETH. Let's go look at Ethereum. Look at Ethereum, y'all. Currently down at 1900. I've been hearing the network has been doing bad. You know, a lot of developers and people, institutions, they're moving away from Ethereum. So again, let's see. This is a 3-month time frame. The blue highlighted areas, they're fair value gaps. Look how the market, we cut through this one right here. So now this one is an inversion. And Ethereum, they've been taking out liquidity below the market. So these old lows, sell side liquidity. We got a little gap right here, which is abyssy. Let me highlight that. Also, we got 16 trading days left. So within 16 trading days, this candle will close. So there's a possibility we can rally back higher. But look at this gap right here. We looking at this candle, look to the left, look to the right, fair value gap. We cut through it. We drop down to this candle right here. This is an order block, but I'm not going to highlight that. But Ethereum, it opened up this quarter. So the first quarter of 2025, Ethereum opened up at $3,330. Now it's currently trading down at $1,935. That's a large drop off. Let's go out to the 6-month time frame. So on the 6-month time frame, still a large gap below the market. You say, boss, then why did they put it in the reserve? It's always struggled. Did they put it in the reserve? Did they put it in there? Now, just because it's struggling doesn't mean that it won't be adopted. I'm not one of the people. A lot of people think Ethereum is going to go away. I'm not one of those people. It's still technology. It still has utility. They can use Ethereum for certain things. But just like Bitcoin has dropped off severely, if institutions and governments want to accumulate more Ethereum, they're going to want to buy it at a discount. That's all that matters to me. Discount the premium the discount. You said, damn, I'm about to take half my holding. So Texas Plates, you got a lot of Ethereum. Saying Ethereum has always struggled, zoom out. That's what I'm doing right now. So this is a 6-month time frame. Each one of these candles takes 6 months to complete. The current candle that's trading right here, there's 3 months and 16 days left to complete this candle. So very long term. So that means we're zooming out. So there's a lot of things that can happen within 3 more months within this candle. So right now, they're just ranging Ethereum. The history of Ethereum has not been long, 2016. And we're just ranging so far. Go down to a 3-month, again, dropping it down, just a consolidation profile. What it's doing is there's probably a lot of people that leverage trade Ethereum. They're cleaning out leverage traders. Let's go look at crypto liquidations right quick. How much crypto has been liquidated, or how much capital has been liquidated out of the crypto market. Let's go to news. Last time I checked, it was like over $1 billion have been liquidated out the markets. Last time I checked. For example, this was 4 days ago, and it says the crypto market is in chaos as liquidations near 1 billion. So keep that in mind. A lot of people are in there leverage trading. So look, check this out right here, y'all. Check this out. This was 1 month ago, which this is kind of old, but you could tell on the charts. It says Ethereum leads crypto 2.24 billion in liquidations. And it briefly says Ethereum took the hardest hit, losing over $609 million. So if you just come over to the charts, and I don't know how accurate that is. I just look at charts. As you can look at the charts, you can see the sell-off. Everybody that was going long in Ethereum, prices dropping down, getting those long positions out the market. Texas Place. Why you keep saying quant? Why you keep saying quant? I just reviewed quant. It wasn't good enough for you. I just reviewed quant. Just go back and watch the live stream. But that's Ethereum. Let's go down to a monthly time frame. Let's go down to the weekly. You say you got too much quant. Hey, I can't give you financial advice. So, hey, you're going to have to make your own decision on that one. So that's pretty much, let me see what else. I'm just looking at the major assets. I'm not looking at all the, let's go look at like Algo. This is Algo. Algo currently trading at 20 cents. It's down at a discount. Let's go down to the monthly time frame. Algorand trading directly inside of this BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, holding at a discount. So we still got a lot of great opportunities in the market. Hopefully y'all take advantage of what's going on. Yeah, I got a Discord. It's not open yet. So this evening, I'm going to be working on my Patreon and trying to still get that going. I'm going to be working on my Patreon. So once you sign up to my Patreon, you will get access to the Discord. So Discord coming, Patreon coming. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned in every time I go live. And because I'm teaching over here. My channel is an educational channel, and you should be picking up stuff. Let's look at ADA. ADA currently trading at 74 cents. Go down to the monthly time frame, or this Cardano, whatever you want to say it. Again, look at this fair value gap on Cardano. Drop down to this gap. I don't even have it highlighted, but y'all should be able to recognize it. See the market drop down to discount. And earlier this month, we left that discount. But now we're back inside of the fair value gap. So ADA or Cardano, if you believe in this project or asset, still at a great opportunity at 74 cents. Look at Solana. Solana just ranging sideways. There's a large gap below the market. We're just ranging, taking out liquidity pools. Let's go down to the 1 month time frame. Again, high resistance, liquidity conditions. That simply means choppiness. A lot of wicks, high resistance. Leverage traders, they don't know whether to go long or high. So far this month, we dropped down, took out last month's liquidity and liquidity from a few months ago. So just it's being held in a consolidation so far. Being held in a consolidation. So that's Solana. We need to see how that quarterly candle closes on Solana. I want to see how this candle closes, and I want to see how we open up Q2, which starts in April 1st. And then there's sell side liquidity that's building below the market, and then there's a large BISI below the market. Go out to the 6 month time frame for Solana. On the 6 month time frame, again, large gap below the market. So there's a possibility that they definitely can bring Solana back down to a lower price, because they're also on the crypto strategic reserve, and they're going to want that at a discount. Next thing I want to do is let's go ahead and look at the stock market. Let's go look at the NASDAQ and the S&P, and then I'm going to come back to XRP, and then I'm going to cover gold. So let's bring up the NASDAQ. So this is the NASDAQ. Let me drop out to the 3 month time frame for the NASDAQ. Every time I drop out to these higher time frames, these are long-term charts. So very long-term. That's what's going on. So the NASDAQ, if y'all been paying attention or been watching my previous live streams, I pretty much said that it's due. Like the NASDAQ, the stock market, they're due for a correction, because this market is highly overinflated. It's definitely manipulated, because all people know is, well, the stock market doesn't, it continues to go higher over time. So all people do is throw their money at any price level into the stock market. And what the market makers and the institutions will do they will liquidate those people out the market because they just think it goes higher. So that's what we're seeing right now. But also within this, y'all starting to see recession talk and all that. So a lot of noise going on with the stock market right now. I'm looking at this wick 3-month time frame. Look at that wick right there. That's a ghost pool. Again, all these markets are algorithmic. I don't care what asset class you're looking at. Look at the ghost pool, drop down into discount. And they're using this level as a discount. So they're dropping down, coming off a high of 22,000 for the NASDAQ. Now it's currently trading at 19,700. There's a level down here that I'm watching. So if the market decides to go bearish for the NASDAQ on a 3-month time frame, I'm going to be looking at this level right here. This is a price level of 16,350 and 1680. That'll be very drastic and traumatic for the overall markets. So you will see a lot of panic if that happens. This is a 6-month time frame. The opening price of this candle right here, that is an order block. Opening price, order block. Also, BISI. Got a large BISI down here at discount. And then we got a small BISI right here. So any PD array below the market, that is a discount array. Any PD array above the market, premium array. Right now, the stock market is at all-time highs. There's no ceiling on the stock market. So there's no old data that we can refer to. So if we was leverage trading this market, we would just continue with the overall trend, which is bullish. We're in a buy program, and you could pretty much be looking for buying opportunities until the market tells you otherwise. That's the NASDAQ. Let's go look at the S&P, ES. Let's go look at ES. This is the S&P on the 6-month time frame. Very similar to the NASDAQ. It's currently trading at 5,600. And again, they pretty much trade step by step. They do the same thing with each other. So they're correlated. Let's go down to the 3-month. You can currently see it trading inside of this 3-month BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. It's not random, algorithmic. So the retracement down, if you have a zoomed out perspective, you pretty much could tell that, okay, the market is going to retrace lower. Boom, just like it does. See, they distract a lot of people. The stock market is driven by the futures markets, if y'all don't know. It's not driven by Apple. It's not driven by Amazon. No, they're compiled all together, and when they compile them all together, they make up the S&P, they make up the NASDAQ, and these are the derivatives markets, and most of the capital that controls the regular stock market is going to the derivatives futures markets, and this is where institutions drive price. Because this market right here is more speculation. So I was gonna do this earlier or a few live streams ago. Let's go look at Tesla. How many of y'all own Tesla stock? Let's go look at Tesla. How many of y'all own Tesla stock? Anybody? So this is Tesla, currently trading at 249. Same principles apply. Let me drop out to the 6-month time frame. Same principles apply. Do y'all own individual stocks? Y'all let me know in the comment. Do y'all own stocks? So look at this on the 6-month time frame. Look at this fair value gap. This is a 6-month BISI. Each one of these candles takes 6 months to complete. If you just look at the current candle, we got 3 months, 16 days left to complete that candle. You can see how the market, same thing applies throughout the crypto, stock, commodities. All these markets are controlled by algorithms. It's like a singularity. Like it's all on one network. Now each market might be on a different script, but overall they're all doing the same thing. So this is Tesla. You can see months ago or a few years ago was the best time to buy a Tesla. This was roughly around 2022. They dropped it down to around 108, 101, and 138. And then recently, 6 months ago, it traded and made a high of 488. So if they drop it down to discount, you see that discount, and then this was the previous all-time high right here. I'm gonna draw a trend line above that high, buy side liquidity. Buy side liquidity. So if you wanted to just accumulate some Tesla, which is very expensive, like I prefer crypto, but they drop it down to discount, and months later they spring it up to premium, which is this old buy side liquidity pool above that high. Smart money offloaded their long positions. You see that? Above that high are the smart money sell orders. So they drop it down to discount, take it up to premium, you're out the market, and now it's dropping back down to discount. If we look at this candle right here, opening price, that is a order block. Stocks are for the old, no offense. Crypto at least has a purpose. Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt. But people, at the end of the day, you can make money in all these markets. That's what I'm trying to show you. To me, I can go get money in any market. So whether that's options trading, so I can go option trade this. So that's what I'm teaching. Now, for you long-term investors, yeah, you know, it might be old. And for you people that's into crypto, y'all still going to, you people that's in crypto, y'all going through the same thing as people in the traditional stock market. But somebody like me, I'm a trader. I can go in any market and get this money, B. I can go in any market and get this money because I had the skill set and the know-how of what's going on. So I can be up. I'm not going to say, oh, it's old when I'm sitting on $500,000, $2 million. No, I'm just going to deploy my capital into different assets and go make money off those assets applying this information. So it's not technically old because people are still getting this money. People still getting this money. And then also over time, like how long will Tesla be here? How long will Tesla be here? What will they branch off into in the future? That's what you need to be thinking if you're a long-term investor. So it's not old. Is Tesla going to be one of those companies that be around for the next 50, 100 years? And if you're liquid enough, would you invest in Tesla? Right now, a lot of y'all not liquid. A lot of y'all that's watching my live stream, I'm not going to call y'all broke, but you're not rich neither. So that's why y'all are crypto bros and this and that and whatever. Yes, Claude. Gold, stocks, crypto, real estate. Gold, stock, crypto, real estate, and also having a business. But what blows all that out the water is learning how to trade. That's what I teach y'all over here. Learning how to trade. When you learn how to trade, you can cash flow, meaning you're earning cash. There is no limitation on how much cash you can make in this game. Once you make your cash, then you can deploy it into gold, stocks, crypto, real estate, silver, etc. But when you learn this trading game, we're cash flowing so that we can do that. So I'm just saying, don't call stock market old. Again, yeah, it's old because it's been around, but people are still making money in the stock market. That's why I'm going over the futures markets. That's why I'm going over the futures markets, because you always hear that myth. Oh, you know, you can't make much money in the stock market no more. That's bullshit. I know people getting 200, 1,000% trading days in the stock market in one day. While traditional investing tells you to look for 1 to 5% per year. I know people getting 200 to 1,000% per day, and I'm one of them. So I'm just saying. This Tesla, let's go look at Amazon. Let's go look at Amazon, then I'm gonna look at gold. Let's go look at what's some other popular stocks, or Nvidia. Which one? Which y'all want to see? If y'all own stocks, what stock do y'all want me to review? Give me 2 of them at least. Give me 2 stocks. I just reviewed Tesla. Y'all give me another stock that y'all want to review. Okay, Lucy B, shout out to you. Definitely appreciate you joining. Come on now, y'all better narrow it down. What is PLTR, MSTR, Google, NVIDIA? You know what? I'm gonna go with Google, NVIDIA. I'm gonna go with Google and NVIDIA because y'all all over the place. For people who think the stock market is not is old and this and that, y'all got a lot of stock requests. I find that funny. I'm gonna go look at PLTR. Let's go start with that PLTR. It's listed on the NASDAQ. It is currently trading at $86. This is a 6-month time frame. So from the 6-month down to the 3-month. Said nobody want to look at Intel. That's funny. So this is a 6-month for PLTR. I mean, the 3-month. Let's go down to the weekly. It's very strong, showing a lot of strength. I ain't gonna lie. The last discount it offered was down here. This is a monthly time frame. That was the last discount. This is a BISI. It drops down. When it dropped down, it created a low of $63. Now it's currently up at $86. So if y'all was able to catch that discount, shout out to y'all. So now it's trending higher. Let me see what else. I'm not looking at everything in the stock market. Let's go ahead and let's go look at Google. Or let's go look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA currently trading at $121. Let's go out to the 3-month time frame. Damn, y'all are heavy into stocks, aren't y'all? Y'all really into stocks. Everything so far, what I'm looking at in the stock market, everything is at a premium. Everything is at a premium. So everything I've seen so far is at a premium. This is a 3-month time frame for NVIDIA. Oh shit. Let's hypothetically say they want to start referring back down to this discount. I'm going to be looking to get into some NVIDIA. This will be a price level of $75 all the way down to roughly $50. So let's see what they want to do. But right now we're in a premium. They just dropped it down, took out this liquidity pool, and then look at this wick. Look at that wick for NVIDIA. And again, y'all, the markets are algorithmic. These concepts apply to all asset classes. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I'm referring to the stock market. Being a little bit diversified, switching it up, and then I'm going to come back over to the crypto. But look how we open up so far, drop down. Look at these levels. Do you think it's random that the market drops directly down to this price level? The 0.5 level of this ghost pool. That was another discounted opportunity. So from 105 back up to 121. That was your opportunity to accumulate. So that's NVIDIA. Let's go look at Google. Google currently trading at 167. Go down to a 1-month time frame. We'll go back out to the 6-month. It's really just consolidating. Let's go out to the, I'm not going to go out any further. So right now it's retracing down to the inside of this wick. Draw a Fibonacci down to the low. Look at those levels. Look at the ghost pools inside of that wick. Think it's random how the market trades down and is holding price. Again, just like I showed you in NVIDIA, it's doing the same thing, trading down at this price level. And then we got the discount right here. There's a small little fair value gap on the 6-month time frame. In the stock markets, how the algorithm performs in the stock market is long term. That's why people love crypto, because you can see more volatility in crypto, but it's long term, very long term. So these price moves in the stock market take a long time. So I prefer to come to the NASDAQ and the S&P because there's more volatility in that particular market, in the futures market, compared to these long-term company holdings, which is the stocks. But again, I feel like stocks are for people who are liquid, like especially an older generation or people who are liquid. Let's say I become a multimillionaire in crypto. Then I will be diversifying a little bit into the stock market because I'm younger. People that own stocks, let's say you was in the stocks and back in like '08 and before 2008, before the market crash. Well, the prices back then were so cheap. Like the prices in the stock market was so cheap. And then when you compare back then to now, for example, let's go back out to the NASDAQ. If we come back out to the NASDAQ and we go all the way back to 2000, let's go back to 2000, let's go back to 1999 to about 2008 or 2009. So right here, this was a 10-year window right here, 99 to 2009. Look at the prices of the overall NASDAQ. It was down roughly around $1,100 back then compared to today's prices, which is up to $19,000. Like, come on now. It's harder for millennials and younger generations to get into the stock market like that compared to y'all older generation who was in this asset class back from 99 to 2009. And throughout the years, after '09, once we had the economic crisis of '08 and going all the way into the inception of Bitcoin in 2009 and crypto, the stock market has only been going higher. It's overinflated to the point where they pretty much had to restructure the prices of the traditional stock market. So I feel like if you make any type of fortune in crypto, you find a handful of stocks, and that's where you should deploy your capital. Yes, I do Forex as well. I do the currencies. So yes, that's the market I started off with. I started off in currencies. This is Amazon right here. Amazon on the 6-month time frame. Amazon currently trading at $197 per share. Let's go down to a 3-month. But yes, I'll definitely be doing Forex. That will be a class by itself as well. So I will have a class on or a tier just on futures trading. I will have a tier just on Forex trading. I will have a tier on crypto. So, but at the beginning, I want y'all to get those beginner lessons so that you can learn the skill set. But this is Amazon stock. Last discount that they offered was right here at this BISI back in 2003. This BISI, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency down at discount. You could have grabbed it up at around 151. We recently just came off a high of 242 for Amazon stock. So again, these stocks are long term. Let's go look at AMD. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. And it's listed on the NASDAQ. This is let's go out to the 6-month time frame. AMD has been around for a long time. Wow. Why I don't know about AMD? Again, I can't know about everything. AMD has been around since 1972. It's currently retracing. And that's a good thing because if you wanted to accumulate some of this, it's currently have a price of $100. It came off a high of $227. It's currently retracing down the discount. The last discount that they offered was in 2022. So here's that discount, which is a BISI right there. Drop it down, accumulation, displacement higher, took out the previous all-time high right here. Traders. Clearly there's people in the market not holding this for a long time. If y'all don't notice. People are not holding this for a long time. Above that high, buy side liquidity, they drive it above it and then displace back lower down into the range. So this is a 6-month time frame. Let's go down to the 3-month. As they drive it lower, They have old liquidity below the market, and then there's a small little gap right here. So again, stocks are very volatile as well, just like crypto, just like crypto. But that's AMD. And that's going to be it for the stock market for now. So let's go look at gold. Gold. If y'all didn't catch the news earlier this week, matter of fact, I called for gold to break $3,000 last month in March. So I don't know if y'all caught that video. Let me go to YouTube right quick. So when did I drop this video? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago on this video right here, I called for gold to break $3,000. So if y'all don't understand like what I'm working with over here, I called for gold to break $3,000 2 weeks ago. And then if it reaches $3,000, and let's see how ahead I am of the mainstream media. So that was 2 weeks ago. Now let's go type in the algorithm, gold. So 2 weeks ago, I called for gold going to $3,000, and then look at the headlines. Gold prices reached $3,000. That was 17 hours ago. Look at the mainstream media. Gold surges above $3,000 an ounce. And that was a few hours ago, 9 hours ago. So look at the headlines. 21 hours ago, 3,000 gold. But here I am, I'm 2 weeks ahead of any of this. People wasn't calling for $3,000 in gold. Look at this, 6 hours ago. So I'm just letting y'all know that we are ahead over here when we're doing this analysis. We're blowing any of that news out the water. Gold is going to 5K, Jude. A lot of y'all can't afford gold now. Let's go to the gold. If we come over here to the news, a lot of headlines. Gold prices hit $3,000. Gold prices rise above $3,000. Gold hits $3,000 per ounce. So that was yesterday. But if we come back over to my channel, I just highlighted that gold 2 weeks ago. I called for that 2 weeks ago. So if that ain't something to pay attention to, then I don't know what is. 3,000 per ounce. So just go back and watch that video if y'all think I'm capping. But if we come back over to gold, the gold price is currently retracing right now down to $2,984. This is a 3-month time frame. Again, gold is parabolic. I don't see gold. It's going to be perpetually going higher over time. So that's what gold is doing right now. Go down to the monthly. Again, all these levels I had highlighted on my charts back in fourth quarter of 2024. So these levels during the holiday season, November and December, I was telling people, I did live streams telling people, hey, you want to accumulate gold? This is the time to do it. They was giving y'all that discount holiday price. Gold dropped down to $2,500 during that time frame. And then here we are. We just recently broke $3,005. So y'all should have been accumulating physical gold, even though it's still continuing higher. What you have to do is you have to wait for retracements if you want to get in the gold market. So that's gold. And I will go over currencies at a later time. Let's come back to XRP. And let's go down intraday for XRP. Let's go down to the 1 hour. So what we're doing now is we're going to go down to a lower time frame. We're going to set up the charts for the upcoming week. Let me remove some of these things, these price levels. I'm going to take this vertical trend line right here. This begins Sunday, 12 o'clock midnight right here. Once we reach to that level, this trend line, That will start the new week in trading. And I'm gonna go ahead and forecast out to next week, which will be the last week of March. So in between these two vertical trend lines right here, that's the empty space. That's for the upcoming week. What I'm doing now is I'm just looking for the liquidity above and below the market. The liquidity is where the pending orders are in the market. We have a lot of liquidity that's stacking up above the market, and the algorithm will want to refer back to these levels at a later time. So this low right here, this is the low of the week so far. So that's the weekly low of the week, the current week. So we have a lot of liquidity stacking up. So there's a possibility that they can come back down, take out this liquidity below the market. So liquidity just stacking up. We got buy side liquidity above the market. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at previous days highs and lows. That's what I'm referring to. We took out pretty much all the liquidity from yesterday and previous days so far. And the market is in a high resistance liquidity condition. It's seeking liquidity, but it's doing it in a highly resistance fashion. So let's go ahead and drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Right now it is 11:59, about to be 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we are in the lunch hour. So this high right here, this is buy side liquidity from the London session earlier this morning. I'm gonna refer to that. That's buy side liquidity. I'm gonna clone this trend line and I'm gonna bring it down to this low right here. That's sell side liquidity from the London session. So every session creates a high and a low. That's the London session low right there, which could potentially be the low of the day. New York session starts from 8:30 to 11 o'clock a.m. So if I draw a vertical trend line, 8:30, from 8:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning. See that right there? 8:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. Every session, that's the AM session, New York AM session. Each session creates a high and a low. You want to refer to those highs and lows. So I'm gonna refer to this high. This was the AM session high right there, buy side liquidity. And then the AM session low right here, that's the sell side liquidity. I want to refer to that. Remember, price always seeks liquidity. And then from 11 o'clock in the morning to 1:30 p.m., that's the lunch hour. 1:30 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m., that's the PM session. Now let's drop down to lower time frames. We just began the new hour. We're also inside of a macro. Hopefully y'all paying attention to this. If I overlay that daily fair value gap, so let me bring that back up. We're inside of that daily fair value gap right there. You see that? I'm aware of that. Y'all might not be aware of that, but we're inside of a daily fair value gap. So if I pull up a split screen, left side of my screen is the lower time frame. The right side of my screen is going to be the higher time frame. Let me clean some of this up. So right here on the right side of my screen, that is the higher time frame. See this SIBI right here, this SIBI on the right side of my screen, we're trading inside of that. So on the left side of my screen, you can see what the market is doing on lower time frames. This is a 5-minute time frame on the left side of my screen. So if this was a PD array on the right, this SIBI, that's a premium array. We trade up into it. We want to use it as a opportunity to get short. It's a premium array. We want to sell at premium. We want to be buyers at discount. So we trade up into it, use it as kind of a rejection level. We're using it as a rejection, and we want to find opportunities to get short. So that's what I'm demonstrating. So over here on the left side of my screen, or on the 5-minute time frame, let's look at and see what that looks like. We know there's liquidity below the market right here, sell side liquidity. If you wanted to look for a short scalp or a quick opportunity in the market, this is what I'm showing you right now live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another vertical trend line. I'm gonna drop it on 12 o'clock. That's the beginning of the hour. From 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. And it looks like we're not gonna hesitate. We're gonna go ahead and drop down there. We're also inside of a macro. So in between every hour, every 15 minutes, you can find an opportunity to find a trade set up. So we're in the 12 o'clock hour. So 12 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. We're inside of that hour, that price window. So 12 o'clock p.m. Within every hour, there are 4 quarters. So 12 o'clock p.m., 12:15, that's the first quarter. 12:15 to 12:30, second quarter. 12:30 to 12:45, fourth quarter. There are 4 quarters within every hour. That represents 15-minute time frames in the market, or within the hour. 15-minute, every quarter has 4 15-minute candles, or every hour has 4 15-minute candles. Now let's drop down to a 1-minute time frame. 1-minute time frame. You can see market reaching for sell side liquidity. What sell side liquidity? The liquidity left behind during the New York AM session. We're currently in the lunch session. You can see the price reaching for liquidity. There's a 1-minute time frame. Here in 12 seconds, this candle will close. I already see a SIBI forming right there. That could be your first entry to get short and attack the liquidity below the market. So that candle just closed. Look what the algorithm does. It retraces back up, touches the fair value gap, which is the SIBI. Y'all see that? Let me go ahead and remove the daily fair value gap. See it trade up, touch the SIBI. Y'all think that's random, or is that algorithmic? This is what y'all come to see. This is what y'all here for. Are you not entertained by what I'm outlining? Also still in that macro. We got 5 minutes left. That macro will complete. Trade back up into the SIBI. This candle will close in 4 seconds. And I want to see us come down and attack the sell side liquidity below the market. Also, we just traded down and took out this minor liquidity right here, this minor liquidity pool. We're also in a high resistance liquidity condition as well. High resistance liquidity condition. Look at this SIBI right here. Let's drop out to the 5 minutes, see what the 5 minute is doing on the 5-minute time frame. Very choppy, very choppy. Go down to the 1 minute. If y'all just joined, I got 21 likes. I got 30 people in the live stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. Subscribe if y'all brand new to the channel. I ain't gonna be too much longer as well. I'm gonna let y'all go about y'all day. Also, I gotta get started with my day. But this is good, just good Saturday practice. I give my overall market review. I will go live tomorrow evening. And if we get any type of excitement sometime today, I will come back and go live. So I definitely appreciate y'all joining on this Saturday. And this is the beauty about crypto, because the traditional markets are closed. So on the weekends in crypto, you can study the market. You can study and watch live price action like I'm doing right now. So that's the beauty about crypto. It's 24 hours, 365. There's no days off. It just trades 24 hours a day. Got 2 more minutes and then macro will complete. Right now, the market is just consolidating after taking out sell side liquidity right here. See this low? Below that low, buy orders. Now it's just consolidating in between this SIBI and this inversion fair value gap. There's liquidity below the market left behind during the New York AM session. So below the market down here, sell side liquidity. Go out to the 5 minute. Here in about 30 seconds, we will get this 5 minute candle close. There's a somewhat inversion over here. So this is a 5 minute inversion / SIBI right there. When in doubt, always zoom out. Don't get caught down on these lower time frames. You always need to know what's going on those higher time frames. So this purple area, that is a 5 minute inversion gap. You can see we trade up into it, kind of reject it. And as I blend it with the lower time frame 1 minute, you can see what that looks like. So the purple area is the higher time frame gap. And I want to see it drop down to take out sell side liquidity below the market. The macro just completed as well. So we're also in the lunch hour, inside of that lunch hour. You said crawfish time. What y'all know about crawfish out there in Houston, Texas plates? Y'all don't do it like we do in Louisiana. You should know about that. It's definitely crawfish time though. But look at that, y'all. Y'all think it's random? Do y'all think it's random? Do y'all think it's random that the market wants to reach for liquidity at all times? Do y'all think that's random? And who else can show y'all live? Who else can show y'all live? Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. Who can show y'all live price action like this? And call the market from a long-term perspective, even down to a right now perspective. What's going on? Every minute, calling the market. Every one of these candles that print takes 60 seconds. So high frequency. Yes, Claude, you should already know algorithmic is not random. It's algorithmic. You seeing me outline it live. I'm showing you the algorithm live. It is not random. So once it drops down to this liquidity pool, I'm going to head up out of here. And this, if you want to be a day trader, this is like going to a job. This is what you should expect. I want to see this right here. There we go. I'm gonna do a trend line right here. This is a large SIBI but I want to see it be a breakaway gap, meaning what it just did right there, that is called institutional order flow entry drill. Institutional order flow entry drill right there. See how the market trades back up into the top of this gap? It touches it and then leaves away. Now we could come back into it, but I want to see us break away from that and go attack the sell side. Again, market conditions, high resistance. It's not running cleanly like it should, but you can still trade in these conditions, but it's doing it in a high resistance fashion. What's up, OL? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Appreciate you joining. If y'all missed the live stream, just go back and rewatch it. Just did a quick market review and some live price action. And I'm about to get up out of here shortly. As soon as we drop down to that liquidity below the market. Let's go down to the 5 minute. Y'all say you need to try some Louisiana gumbo, Texas plate. So you know how to put it down Texas style. Nah, ain't no Texas style, Texas plate, Louisiana style. See, what y'all do in Texas, y'all boil the crawfish and then put the seasonings on top of the boiled crawfish. In Louisiana, we boil the crawfish with the spices and the herbs and the seasonings, and then we let the crawfish soak for about an hour or two. And then we add our sausages, and you know, I've seen in Texas how y'all like to pour the crawfish, like pour the seasonings on top of the boiled crawfish. That ain't how we do it in Louisiana. We got a little bit more spice and a little bit more flavor. Do you put oranges, garlic, lemons into your crawfish? So the first quarter of the first 12 o'clock hour is complete. It's 12:15. Let's see what they want to do. Again, just high resistance. But if y'all want to watch, I'm going to leave this running for now. I'm going to leave this running. If y'all want to watch it, I got to head up out of here. But if y'all want to watch and see what price action does, I'm going to keep it running. But remember, I'm looking for this sell side liquidity right here. And that's what I'll be looking for the market to reach for. It's going to reach for the liquidity. So pay attention to that. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Make sure y'all stay productive. I will do a live stream tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned for that. So, and to the meantime, I appreciate y'all joining. Oh, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe as well. But y'all stay blessed and highly favored. Appreciate y'all joining. Peace out. And I might go live later, so pay attention. So peace out, y'all. And there y'all go, just like that. So shout out to y'all.